Hello friend, today we will study about the asymmetric cryptography. So let's start. In asymmetric cryptography, we use the two keys. In symmetric cryptography, we use the one key. Okay, the one that key that is single is secret, means the same key is kept by the sender and same key is kept by the receiver. But here, let's try to understand how it works. There is one system that is sender. In short, we call it Alice. Let's suppose its name is Alice. And there is another system at the receiver end that is called as Bob. Okay, here the receiver, it is a sender, and here it is a receiver. So here Bob will generate or calculating some value. So it will just calculating some value. Let this value is E, D and N. It is calculated by the Bob, and Bob, what Bob will do, it will broadcast the key. That key is E and N. Because it is broadcast in a network, so this key is called the public key. So it will also keep it, and there are so many users in the network, they might be receive the same key. So with the help of this key, it will change the plain text into the ciphertext. The formula to change the plain text into the ciphertext is equal to C is equal to P to the power E mod N. Then this ciphertext is passed in a network, and at the receiver end, it will convert this ciphertext into the plain text. So how will convert? It will keep the value of D and N. So this D and N is basically a private key. So it will convert like this, mod N, and convert into it. Okay. So the first algorithm that we will study, asymmetric cryptography algorithm, is RSA. It is very well known proper algorithm. So R is on the scientist name Rivest. S means Shamir, and A means Edelman. Okay, so let how it work. So first thing is to select the key. So next step is how to selecting the key. Selecting the key is the next step. So to select the key, Bob used the following things. First, Bob will choose two big prime number. Let this prime number is P and Q. Okay. Second step. So in the second step, it will multiply P and Q. So N is equal to, the value of N is equal to P and Q. Okay, in third step, it will calculate one more value, that is phi N. So phi N is nothing but it is P minus 1 multiplied by Q minus 1. Fourth step. So in the fourth step, he will choose the random value E, choose the random value E such that the value of E should be lies under this, and the GCD of E and phi n should be equal to 1. Okay, so you can choose any random value that satisfies this condition. Fifth step is calculate the value of D. How to calculate the value of D? The value of D is calculated with D like this. D multiplied by E is equal to 1 mod phi n. Okay. So after that, in the last step, that is the sixth step, Bob announces E and N to the public and keep phi n and D. So let's understand this with the help of some example. So let's take an example. Because P and Q should be very large, so but we take a small, okay, some small value to try to understand. If we talk about the some big value, so here you can see the P and Q very large value. It is here approx is 160 digit number, but if we take this example, it will be too big. Okay, so we take a small example. Okay, so let's try with some small example. Clear. Example 1. Let P is equal to some small value. For the time being, let P is equal to 3 and Q is equal to 11. Okay. So what is the value of N? N is equal to, as you know, P into Q. P multiplied by Q is equal to 3 multiplied by 11. So it will become 33. What will be phi n? Phi n you know very well. So phi n is P minus 1, Q minus 1 is equal to 20, because it becomes 2 multiplied by 10 is equal to 20. So I have the N, P, Q and phi n, E. Choose the value of E such that their coprime is 1. Okay, so E should be between these two, and the coprime of GCD of E and 20 greatest common division should be 1. So what would be the E? Can you say E2? No. E become 3, 4, 5, no, 7, yes, because the common factor is just 7 and 20 is 1. Then 8, no, 9, yes, 9 you can take, 11 you can take, 13 you can take, 14, no, 15, no, 16, no, 17, I think, 19, choose any random number. Okay, let we suppose is 7, E is equal to 7. Randomly choose, E is equal to 7. Then go to next, okay, on new page. So at present we have the value of E is equal to 7. Now calculate, next step is calculate the value of D. So how to calculate it? So you know D multiplied by E is equal to 1 mod phi n. What is the, put in the value, 7D, E is 7, D is same, is equal to 1 mod 20. Okay, so here we will apply the Euclidean algorithm. If something is like this, then you can write it 20x is equal to, sorry, plus 7y is equal to 1. So how to then convert this 20 in term of 7? So what you write, 20 is equal to 7 multiplied by 2 plus 6, take the 7 here, 7 is equal to, in the term of 6 multiplied by 1 plus 1, just stop. And when we become 1 here, then we use the backtracking. Backtracking means move to opposite direction. Okay. So what you do in backtracking? So how you would like to write the 1 from this statement? So 1 is equal to, you can write 7 minus 6 multiplied by 1. How you write down the 6? Okay, 7 minus 20 minus 7 multiplied by 2. How will write this in term of this? 3, because this minus minus plus, but 3 multiplied by 7, because it come to the, you take out this 1 plus 2, 3 minus 20. Clear? So because this is the last tracking, so we'll stop here. So you know, this was the phi, this 7 was the E, so this become D. So here the value of D is equal to 3. Okay, so take the value of D and apply the encryption and decryption. So if you do this encryption and decryption, so suppose, let's assume that you process some message, that is 2. Okay, when you process this message 2, then apply on the plain text. So this plain text is equal to 2 e to the power mod n. So convert this 2 into, what is the e? 7 mod n. N is what? Here n was 33. So you can write 2 to the power 7 mod 33. What is 2 to the power 7? C is equal to 128 mod 33. Take the mod. It will be very simple. I think so, 128. So just how many times it will go, because 4 3 12. Okay, 4 into 3 12, plus 12 if you put it here, so 3, let 99, 18, 9, 11, 2, get 29. Okay, so here the remainder is 29. So in the network 29 will be circulate. So move to next. So here is the Alice, at next and there is a Bob. It want to pass the message to encrypt it, converted that plain text into 29. In the network, instead of 29 will be flow. When it receive at the end, then it converted again into plain text. So what is the plain text? P is equal to C to the power D mod n. So what was C is 29, D was the 3, mod n is 33. So you do 29 to the power 3. I don't know what is 29 to the power 3. You may use the calculator or you just do it here. So it will take time. So if it will take time so move to calculator. 29 to power 3, 24389. Okay, just write down 24389, 24389 mod 33. Okay, just go and solve it. So here I can take mod 33 2. You can look it here. It give the result is 2. So move on to the slide, and here you get the 2. So here you get the p is equal to 2 again. Okay, so in this way it work. So here the public key was different, the private key was different, and you receive the 2. Now take some next example, some more example to try to understand the same concept. Okay, take some other example. Okay, let example number 2. Example number 2. Here the value of p and q are different, and try to understand how we will solve it. Let p is equal to 7 and q is equal to 11. Okay, so what is n? You know, p multiplied by q is equal to 7 into 11, that is 77. Calculate the phi n is equal to p minus 1 q minus 1 is equal to 6 multiplied by 10 is equal to 60. So what is the E? The E should be lies between this and co-prime, greatest divisor of E and phi n, here is 60, should be 1. So what value you can choose? E. Okay, let's try it and try to understand it. Okay, so can you take E1? No. 2? No. 3? No. 4? No. 5? No, you can't take. 6? No. 7 you can take. 8? No. 9? No, you can't take 9. 10? No. 11? You can take 11 also. You can take 13 because 7 and 11 already p and q. 13, I think 17, and blah blah blah. Choose the 13 one. Okay, let E is 13 at random. You choose it. Find out the D. D multiplied by E is equal to 1 mod phi n. So how can I write down this? Next page. D multiplied by E is equal to 1 mod phi n. Okay, so E is 13. You can write 13. D is equal to 1 mod 60. So you can write 60x plus 13y is equal to 1. So here, how can I write 60 in term of 13? Multiply by 4, you get 8. So how you can write down 8 in term of 8? Multiply by 1 plus 5. How can write down 8 in term of 5? Multiply by 1 plus 3. How can write down 5 in term of 3 plus 2? How can write down 3 is equal to 2 multiplied by 1 plus 1, just stop. Then next step, you know, backtracking. So apply the backtracking. So what you write down? 1 is equal to 3 minus 2 multiplied by 1, and then I'll write down the 3. 2. 3 minus 5 minus 3. So how can write down this plus? 2 multiplied by 3 minus 5. How can you write down the 2 is over, now 3. How can write down the 3? 2 into 8 minus 5 minus 5. So this minus become minus 3 into 5 plus 2 into 8. How can you write down the 5? 5 you can write down in the backtracking. Minus 3, 13 minus 8 plus 2 multiplied by 8. So how can you write it? Minus 3 multiplied by 13, this is plus 5 multiplied by 8. How can you write down the 8? Okay, so it will become the 8. Now you move to 8. Minus 3 multiplied by 13 plus 5, 60 minus 13 multiplied by 4. Okay, so minus 13 you can write minus 3 multiplied by 13 plus 5 multiplied by 60 minus 13 multiplied by 20. So minus plus, it become 20 minus 23 multiplied by 13 plus 5 multiplied by 6. So here you can see 60x plus 13y. So here it is this value become phi n, and it is become it was e. So here d will be this. Next, if d is negative, then d is equal to phi n plus d. Okay, so here phi is 60 plus minus 23, so it becomes 60 minus 23, so it become what? 7 and 5 37. So the correct value of d is 37. Now next is the next step. If suppose the plain text p is equal to 5, so what is the encryption c? C is equal to 5 to the power e mod n. N is 77. So what you can write? 5 to the power 13, because e was 13, mod 77. So what is this? Let's move to the calculator. So first cancel all these things. Okay, take the 5 to the power 13 mod 77, 26. So it means 26 will be in the network, will be float in the network. Now calculate the at the other end the ciphertext, plain text at the bob side. So Bob will use the plain text 5 and D mod 77. What is the value of D? Okay, because the C to the power, it is wrong here. Just let me erase it. Okay, C 26, because in the network it received this. So let me erase this. 26 D is 37 mod 77. Let move to the calculator. Okay, what was we received? 26 we receive to the power 37 mod 77. Look, 5. You get the same result, 5. Okay, so here we receive 5. So add, when plain text was 5, at the network it transmitted 26, but at the receiver it again received the 5. So here we use the two key. One is a public key, one is private key. Okay. Thanks. This was the RSA. I hope you have to understand, and if you have any query, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you. Jai Hind.